Hey friends, welcome to the Energy Independence Group show. It is a good time always to have Earl on the show again. We're here with Earl. Earl, I kind of wanted to help our audience understand what the solar mission is for a lot of people like you and I, solar pros, what the mission is. So could you tell me what your mission is as a solar pro?
Yes. So my mission is a two-part mission. So first and foremost is to help as many homeowners or people as I can to get educated on clean energy and how it impacts their personal lives, but also the lives of others and in the world as a whole. So there's a huge mission there. It's a big mission. And then on the other side is helping people make a career out of something that provides so much value to the world, to people, that fulfills mission number one. And number two is helping other people realize that this is a great industry to be a part of. You can do something that's fun, that helps everybody, and also pays the bills. So you get to do something that you enjoy and get to make a living out of it.
Right, absolutely. Well, we make a living here at Energy Independence Group, and a lot of people find that working in the community and supporting professionals like yourself and us helping people save money and stay safe is really productive. And I'm wondering on what's going on with the coronavirus and the situation. Is there anything you're doing differently as a solar professional to reach your customers?
Yes. So before everything happened, a lot of my time was spent out in the field, knocking on doors, trying to reach people where they're at. And since this has happened, it has caused me to adapt and still go to where people are. And where people are at right now is at home, but on their phone and in front of their computer. And they're spending a lot of time on social media. So what I've done differently is putting out a lot of content online to educate people, to get them to engage, and to just send out positivity during this time and a lot of things that can help people be in a better mood, but also help them save money during this time.
Absolutely. Well, hey, if you're out there listening and you see this video right now and you like what you're seeing and you want to help support us and support your community, we encourage you to share, like, and comment on the Facebook page. Facebook.com/EIG Solar is where we're broadcasting live right now. Encourage you to like and share and comment now if you have any questions. So speaking about adjustment and whatnot, would you say you're doing a good job? Would you say the public is responding pretty well to the lack of person-to-person sales?
Yes. So especially during this time, people aren't wanting to have the one-on-one sessions. If it were before this had happened, there are people that want that personal one-on-one, come to my house and show me everything. But at this point, I think a lot of people are looking, hey, can we do this online? Can you give me information? Can you show me without having to come over? And there are ways to do that. And so my suggestion to a lot of people out there in the solar industry is to get used to it, get used to social media, learn how to use it, and get creative with it.
Yeah. So speaking of some of those ways, what are some of the ways that you're communicating, and what are some of the tools that you would recommend people in our industry and any industry for that matter to adjust to safe social distancing in a time like this one?
For sure. So there's several things. So the first thing I would suggest to someone is going through your pipeline. I'm sure many of you have a lot of numbers and names that you can go through right now and just start calling them or texting them, going down the line and saying, hey, I know we spoke about solar before and you weren't interested at the time. I'm just looking to follow up to see how things are going. Are you safe? Is everything okay? But also, we have, everything has changed. So we're offering a special deal during this time. We're wanting to put money in people's pockets. And so giving $1,000 cash back or a check for going solar during this time. It helps lower your bill and puts money in your pocket now. Some people have been offering to pay up to 1 or 2 years of your solar bill. So not having an electricity bill for the next year or two. That's helped a lot. So the first thing is just going through your old leads. You have tons of leads and people change their mind every day. So go check that list. The second thing is getting used to all the platforms that are available now: Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, TikTok, it's a new one. A lot of people think it's just for little kids, but it's blowing up right now, and people are on these apps just looking for entertainment, looking for education, and things to engage with. So there's 3 E's when you're using social media. It's educate, entertain, and engage. So you want to make people laugh. You want to get them to be happy, to smile. If you can make them laugh and smile, they'll like you, and maybe they want to see what else you have to offer. Then educate them about what you do and what you're about. And then engage is telling stories about your life, about solar, about a customer that signed up and thought solar wasn't worth doing. All of these things are content that you could be putting out right now. And eventually that will grow your following and then get people to come to you. So that's,
Absolutely.
yeah, some of
So
the,
so you mentioned, reaching out and touching base with people who were on the fence in the past. Would you say, on a side note, before the next plan question, that energy storage is a good option to reach back to those people and say, hey, look, maybe past clients and not just past leads, but people that you've already done business with who trust you and know that you'll do a good job?
yes, I've already had a few customers since over the last couple of weeks reach out to me and ask, hey, would batteries be a good thing to do right now? Or can I add batteries to my system? So that has become a lot more prevalent than before, especially now. So yeah, people are looking, people are asking themselves, should I get batteries? How much does it cost? They don't have the information, and you have that information to offer to people.
Yeah, it's really great too when you have a system like Enphase where it's just plug and play and you already have the IQ inverters and now it's just adding storage. So we really find that a good way to reach past clients and work our pipeline. But also on new clients, what are you doing to reach new clients outside of the funnel of people that you were already discussing solar with?
Sure. So again, it's going to be going to the places they're at. One technique we talked about a week ago in the Solar Pros group is going to buy and sell groups in your area or any area you choose to target and posting in there and just saying, hey, this is not a sale or anything like that. We're just offering free consultations for homeowners that pay at least 60, 70 bucks a month. And after the consultation, you'll see if solar is beneficial to you or not. And for those that do sign up, we pay up to a year of the electricity bill, stuff like that. But posting in all the groups, people think it doesn't work, but it worked. Last night, I was in one of those groups, and the admin of the group actually posted, "Hey, are there any legit solar people in this group? I need an 8 kilowatt system with batteries." And then someone commented on his post and said, "Hey, I need solar too." So I reached out to both of them.
Wow.
I reached out to both of
Hmm.
them. One of them, I'm still messaging back and forth with them, going to get him a quote. And that was just making one post in one group. So going to places like that, having all of your friends reach out to them and ask them to make a post for you, because now all of their friends will see it and just say, hey, something like, my friend does solar. He helps people lower their electricity bill. Is there anybody open to just getting a free consultation? And you'll be surprised.
Right.
People reach out to you.
Well, speaking of reaching out and collaboration, it's really impressive to me to see groups on Facebook like Solar Pros where you and I met, and some other places too where people are collaborating. Would you see that the collaborative efforts and the communication and the group team effort is really helping this community, this solar industry adapt?
For sure. So about 2.5 weeks ago, I had an idea to reach out to solar veterans that have been in the solar industry for a while to ask them if they were willing to share some tips and strategies for people that are newer and have no idea what to do during this time to adapt and shift the way they usually operate. And about 10 of them responded and said, yeah, I'm open to that. And so over the last couple of weeks, we've been producing videos and content that helps people transition to selling solar virtually, and how to generate leads if you don't have savings saved up to run ads. So we've been doing it, and everybody has banded together to help everybody during this time.
Awesome. That's good to hear. I see it happening and it's very impressive. And it's good to be part of a community, an industry that really is collaborative and team oriented. So, what I want to know also is what's appealing to the customers right now? What's really resonating out there in the market? Or what are you hearing from the customers that is the next level of solar for them as a homeowner? Maybe storage, maybe financing. What would you say is really driving the market right now in this time?
Yeah, so those are things I'm kind of bouncing around in my mind on a daily basis. So there's a couple of things happening, with the stock market dropping and people not knowing what's going to happen to everything, and potentially a recession coming and everything. So maybe they might not want to finance something else and take out another loan, and get into more debt. So it's cool that we have finance, or we have products where people don't have to finance. So that could blow up here in a bit. Or maybe they do take that leap and finance and just put their money where it's better spent and they're actually making money back. The battery storage is also going to get big because who knows how stable the grid can be long term, and just being able to be independent, like this group, energy independence, it can
Mhm.
be very, very beneficial. And so, and the other thing people are thinking right now is, am I going to have enough money to pay my bills? Some people aren't able to work, so they don't have money and they need money right now. And that's one way in to let people know, hey, look, it doesn't cost you anything and we'll put some money in your pocket. So that might be a good avenue for people at this time.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think savings is so important right now with the economy and the uncertainty. I think also safety is very important. So it's nice to have the funding in place and the rebates and incentives in place, and as well the technology in place to make everyone's savings and safety happen. Do you have any clients, or do you have anyone in your area? Is the San Diego area affected by power outages, or some of the forest type areas, beautiful areas out there? What are shutoffs happening in that area? Are they actually happening?
I'm not too sure if there's a lot of them, but we do have areas that are more fire prone and they do have some shutoffs. I don't know if they've been happening recently, but if they have, they're definitely happening in East County. So all the inland properties where it's much drier and a lot more trees near the power lines and everything. But yeah, that is another thing people could be doing, is targeting people in those areas, knowing that they're going to have those shutoffs and saying, hey, look, we have a solution for you that will actually put some money back in your pocket and also protect you from the shutoffs at the same time.
Right. Yeah, these are good points. One of the questions I have for solar pros like you is what your products are that are working, what direction you're leaning on technology, and kind of what perspective you have on what's available in the market and what you're excited about as far as energy storage or energy management. Could you share some information there?
For sure. So a lot of times in homes, when I'm speaking with homeowners, I go over the panels, the inverters, and potential battery storage options. And when I'm looking at panels, I'm going over with them the degradation over the 25-year warranty. How much will it produce at the end of 25 years? So what kind of warranties does the manufacturer hold? And really, the warranties for the installer doesn't mean as much, just because they might not be around in 25 years. But the manufacturer, there's a pretty big chance that they're going to be around for another 25 because they've already been around that long. So
Mhm.
I talk about the warranties, how what they should be, what they should look like. Inverters, I love Enphase just because they're independent and everything. A lot of argument between those, but we've used Enphase over the last 6 years, and I haven't had any issues with them. And as far as battery storage, I love their storage that will be coming out as well. Like you said, it's all in one. They do the inverters, they're the storage. And so managing your system is very simple, having one app and one software rather than one software and app for the inverter and one software and app for the batteries. And sometimes if they're trying to update their software, you get a mix up and it's hard to communicate two softwares together. But this one is just one platform, one software. And so there are a few other battery companies, storage companies that are coming out with something similar to where they do the inverters and the storage. And that's where everything is headed, because homeowners want it to be simple and easy to use, or else they're not going to do it.
Yeah, I think that's pretty clear. I think that companies like Enphase that really have a leadership role in the industry in one segment, like the microinverter, really are positioned well, especially Enphase, because they have the all-in-one system. And we're seeing a lot of success with offering something that's reliable, safe, powerful, functional, and easy to use to our clients. And it's great because we were already installing Enphase as it is. So one of the questions I have for you before we let you go is if you have any kind of uplifting advice or any kind of last words for us, and as we continue to hunker down.
Yeah, for sure. I always, doesn't matter what you do, who you are, or where you're from, I highly recommend just being grateful in this time and looking for all the things that you're grateful for, getting into a happy and positive mood before going out and doing things. So a lot of people are out here scrambling, not knowing what to do, and then they're trying to do things from that mood, from that place of anxiety and lack. So I always suggest for people every day, start your day with some gratitude before you get into what am I going to do today? What am I going to do with my life? How am I going to make money? And start worrying, just be grateful for everything you have. Then go out there and start learning, educating yourself, and then provide value. Because at the end of the day, your income is based on the impact you make. So the bigger your impact, the bigger your income. But don't make money the all, make it everything. People chase the money, but the money will come when you make an impact.
Right. Well, we started out asking you that, what your mission is, and you finished by saying that, your results are driven by your effort and by your commitment. And I really appreciate that. And speaking of gratitude, we're very appreciative of your time, and we appreciate everyone who is here listening and joining us. We encourage you to continue to join us every day, Monday through Friday. We have solar pros and industry experts on all the time, Monday through Friday. And you can join us by liking our Facebook page. You can stream live, usually around 3 to 5 o'clock, Monday through Friday. We encourage you to like our page, join us, comment. If you have any questions, contact us. If you want to reach Earl, where can people reach you down in San Diego?
Yeah, you can follow me on social media. I'm almost on every platform, whether it's Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn. Just type my name, Earl Kapule, and you'll find me. And I also have a page on Facebook called Earl the Energy Expert, where I post educational stuff about solar.
Awesome. Well, again, we have gratitude for you joining us, and we wish you luck in the rest of the week, and hopefully we'll have you on again soon. Thanks for your time.
Thank you, guys.